It is time for the first sprint race here at the Lusail International Circuit. Michael Hill alongside me is my good friend Koda. This is the formation lap, and I don't know about you, I cannot wait for lights out.
اهلا ومرحبا بكم من جديد اعزائنا الحضور هنا على حلبة لوسيل الدولية التي تستعد لانطلاقة اول سباق قصير في المنطقة العربية هنا في قطر، حيث تتحقق الاحلام وتتوج قصص النجاح ويكتب التاريخ. دقائق تفصلنا عن انطلاق السباق الذي قد يشهد حسم ماكس فيرستابن لقبه العالمي الثالث على التوالي، لتشهد قطر على تتويج قصة نجاح الهولندي هذا الموسم وتظل محفلا لمنصات التتويج العالمية.
So the last couple of drivers setting off. Is there a problem there for Logan Sargent? No, there isn't. So panic over as he gets away. Right then, the grid looks like this. It is a McLaren lockout. Oscar Piastri will start from pole position. Alongside him, his British teammate Lando Norris. I remind you that neither have won a Grand Prix. And although this is classed as a sprint race, nevertheless, crossing the line first would be a welcome celebration for either driver. Max Verstappen will start third. He will be a three-time world champion if he can score 3 points more than his teammate Sergio Perez, who starts 8th, or very simply, if he finishes inside the top 6. George Russell will start 4th, the highest-ranked Mercedes driver after Lewis Hamilton failed to make it through into Q3. Hamilton, incidentally, will start from 12th position. It's an all-Ferrari row number 3 with Carlos Sainz ahead of his teammate Charles Leclerc. A stunning sprint qualifying for Nico Hülkenberg. He starts 7th ahead of Sergio Perez. The only driver really mathematically with a chance of winning the championship. Fernando Alonso starts 9th, and then it is the Alpines of Esteban Ocon and Pierre Gasly. Hamilton, as I mentioned, starts ahead of Valtteri Bottas, who will be a lot further up the grid tomorrow. Liam Lawson will start 14th ahead of Zhou, Stroll, Albon, Tsunoda, Magnussen and Logan Sargent. In terms of tyres, Oscar Piastri, Lando Norris and Max Verstappen will start on the medium tyres. The next three drivers, which includes the 2 Ferraris and George Russell, who comes past me now in the commentary box, they will start on the soft. It really is a mixture. Half of the grid on the red striped soft tyres, half of them on the medium. No pit stops are expected for this. It's a 19-lap race. Fastest lap in qualifying in the 1:24. So looking at really about a 25-26 minute race, possibly, depending on how hard the drivers are going to push. As we talked about throughout the weekend, this track will constantly evolve, and the 2 McLarens sat there on the front row of the grid as still the cars come past me. Lance Stroll now heading down. There is the 23 of Alex Albon just testing the brakes, firing up that Williams, heading down towards his grid slot. And at the back of the grid, Kevin Magnussen, who's not had the best birthday weekend. Is he going to be able to turn things around? And Logan Sargent. So the last couple of cars line up on the grid. The safety car moves into position, and in a few moments' time, we're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Then they're going to go out the green flag. They're not holding them long. It's about to go racing here. Fly to Doha, we're already here. Watch for the lights then. 1 light comes on, and in a few moments' time, for the first time in history, Oscar Piastri is going to hopefully lead them down to turn 1. A great start. It's a brilliant start from the middle of the second row of the grid, and the 2 Ferraris almost collide. A brilliant start from Charles Leclerc is that into turn 1. One of the McLarens gets hung out to dry. Looks like Verstappen's gone a little bit wide. Coda, a brilliant start from the pole man. As up into second place goes there, George Russell.
إذا هذه الانطلاقة حتى الآن في اللفة الأولى. إذن أوسكار بياسري وعلى ما يبدو خروج إحدى سيارات الألفا تاوري عن حدود الحلبة في هذه اللفة الأولى، وهذا الأمر ربما سيؤدي إلى دخول سيارة الأمام ماكس فيرستابن. خسر الكثير من المراكز، ولكن يحاول السائق الهولندي العودة من جديد إلى هذا السباق، إلى المراكز الأولى التي فقدها. يحاول الدفاع عن هذا المركز، أيضا يحتل حاليا المركز الخامس السائق الهولندي، ونذكر بأنه بحاجة إلى تواجد ضمن المراكز الستة الأولى كي يحرز لقب بطولة العالم. إذا ليام لوسن خرج إلى المنطقة الحصوية. هنالك الأعلام الصفراء المتواجدة في المقطع الأول من الحلبة، لذلك ليمنع للسائقين القيام بعملية التجاوز. أوسكار بياسري في الصدارة، جورج راسل في المركز الثاني، كارلوس ساينز ثالثا، وسيارة ليام لوسن خارج السباق.
Well, there is Liam Lawson beached at and we got a safety car. Safety car is out. Well, is this going to change things? Are we going to see any of the leading drivers come in and make a pit stop? Drama already on lap number one, and race direction have indicated it is time for a safety car. Let's just try and get our breath if we can. It was a brilliant start. He's been shuffled down into sixth position, and the two Ferraris, the fastest starters. Apologies to Charlotte James, actually. Carlos Sainz, that was the fastest starting Ferrari. He's now moved up into third position. Remind you that Carlos Sainz, the only other driver to win a race this year, out of Ferraris, Liam Lawson. He's definitely at the start. You can see on the right-hand side, terribly sluggish start from the McLaren. Orlando Norris and the Ferrari almost kind of hitting the back of George Russell, and then Verstappen got pushed wide as well. And in the back of the picture, there's Liam Lawson. And what happened to him wasn't at turn one. He made it safely through turn one, comes down into turn two. Now, did he just go wide? We don't quite see it from that camera angle. As he now comes through turn three, let's have a look back. That's where the Ferraris changed positions up into third place. We ride on board now with Liam Lawson.
هذه هي الأنظر الآن مع السائق النيوزيلندي الذي توجه إلى المنعطف الأول من الجهة الداخلية. حاول القيام بعملية التجاوز، كانت لديه سيارة الألفا روميو إلى يساره، أيضا سيارة لويس هامilton أمامه مع التوجه إلى المنعطف.